This past week, officially, I was diagnosed with, but then for like the older generation, they're at a point now where they're just like, look, Jesus came down in Ohio.
It's funny because they're also the same generation that said, don't believe everything you see on the internet.
He basically told me that I am half saved and I needed to pray harder because I'm bisexual.
Okay, do you believe social media is helping or ruining our world?
Oh,
this is a boomer.
God damn it, that's a
This is a boomer question. Next question.
I think it's exposing.
yeah.
I think it's exposing what needs to be torn down.
I think both. I think it's exposing, but I also think it's ruining.
Yeah.
Because it's creating fake people.
Discourse.
It's creating fake images. Mm-hmm. It's creating a world here that's not past.
Yeah. Instead of me right in your eye.
It's kind of like social media is a tool. It can be it's like I feel like it's used for good, but it's also used for function. But then it's also used for basically taking advantage of other people or abusing me to that point. So I agree. It's for both.
I always trip out on the post recently where it's like the CEO of this company and the user on that company and how much they make. And it's like the CEO of that company that's like this ridiculously huge thing makes $1 million. And then a creator on that company makes like $50 million. And you're like, for me, I'm like, that's
Weird.
wild.
Yeah.
Like that shouldn't be, but I mean, I digress.
A creator for the platform is making more than the...
No.
Oh,
yes. A creator that's on that platform
is making more than
making
the...
like 15, 25, 50 times more than the person who created it.
I mean, there's like there's a thing like there's a term called slop tubers who basically just feed off the same social media, and like there could be just one comment of like, I don't like this, and like they make like 10 videos out of it. So they call it slop tubers.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's kind of it's yeah.
They make
It's
slop.
definitely more of like a derogatory term for that kind of content. But I kind of get it because it's like people just kind of feed off of it and just keep spewing out versus like actually waiting and letting more information actually come out.
I also think it depends on the age range, right? So like for young people, I feel like it's just like, but then for like the older generation, they're at a point now where they're just like, look, Jesus came down in Ohio. And they're like, and he's saving all the Republicans in Ohio. And you're just like, that's just AI. And they're just like, no, it's right here.
Yeah.
Like, it's like that.
It's funny because they're also the same generation that said, don't believe everything you see on the internet.
So that.
But I think that's just an age thing too. It's like they, but there's more into it. But yeah, it's both.
I think it's both.
Next question.
Next question. Okay. In what ways have you changed over the past year?
Next question.
Past year.
I lost 2 pounds.
I was just about to say I lost weight.
I gained 13 pounds.
Always the punchline. Annie's pregnant.
Okay, I'm pregnant.
But if you were also like trying, to do a weight gain journey,
Yes.
people do that. No shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Celebrate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we body shame here. So.
We bodybuild here.
That's how you would get canceled. Or canceled.
Right away.
I'm gonna go into a couple things here.
We'll go in
Nice little
circle.
moment. I've been single now, and I've done a lot of. It's okay. I'm not okay.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. So I've been single for over a year
on your hot
now, but I've done a lot of growth as far as like what I like, what I don't like, who I am, and who I want in my life to be my partner.
Sounds like you're about to break into song.
It's my...
I know who I am. So that also in my age now, I've grown to understand my hard boundaries
26,
that
right?
I've set with my family. And it's really funny because I feel happier, and interestingly enough, I've ran up to a couple people who are like, oh my gosh, you seem so happy nowadays. And I'm like, that's nice. So it's nice that I'm like, oh, it's actually like visible to people that I'm happier. But also, some of you guys don't know, this is a nice little moment. Last week, officially. No, this past week, officially.
You're pregnant.
I was
You took it
diagnosed with vitiligo. So in case you start seeing weird patches on me, it's
I've noticed it
my
since,
new diagnose. What?
I've noticed it on your hands.
No,
Yeah, your hands. One side's like paler than the other.
no.
Oh. Go back to those.
It's the light.
There's a light for sure.
So you're gonna turn to spillers? See?
What?
Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead.
That's my new diagnosis.
Wow.
So that's new, and I'm trying to get used to it. So the more I talk about it, the more I can normalize it. But I've got the official like 2 days ago diagnosis, because my first PCP was like, yeah, but let me send it to a dermatologist, and the dermatologist was like, yeah. So in case you start seeing weird stuff, I myself am trying to get used to it. So yay!
Yeah, I'm not.
Let it go.
Either.
Vitiligo is, you guys, the most popular person is like Winnie Harlow. She's a supermodel. It's where the pigmentation leaves your skin.
Okay.
So you have like white patches.
Oh.
Is there any severe like effects towards the body besides reducing the melanin?
No.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was cancer. And I was like, okay, well, here we go. But it's not the best news, but it's better than cancer. So, yay. So it's interesting because it's kind of like quickly spreading. So
Where
it's
did it
going to
start?
get worse. Yay.
Did they say how it typically like comes to be?
It's one of those rare, it's just kind of a thing.
Genetic mutation.
Where did it first start? Did it start down here? And
It started
It starts on here. Can you show?
and here. And at first I was like, that's weird. I thought it was because of I used to have this connected. Remember when I had this connected? And I was like, oh, maybe it's because like the sun didn't get there. So it was like a tan, and then it kind of got bigger. And I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. And then this one started getting bigger, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I went to the doctors. So the doctor has been helping me out. And he was just like, yeah. So I thought it was like a skin thing, and he was just like, oh, that's that. And I was like, okay, cool. But the cool thing now, I found out my treatment is going to be a 6 foot tall UV bed thing that I have to put in my house.
A tanning bed?
You essentially have a tanning bed.
It's okay.
You gotta say
Doctor prescribed.
Man, I love PCPs.
I love my doctor.
Add a day, keep the doctor away.
I was like, what's it really good for a 6 foot tall man?
So tanning bed.
Yeah. Is it?
It's not like a bed. I don't know.
Like a UV
Honestly,
light.
I have to look into it, but it's a
Yeah.
UV thing. But they're like, yeah, we put it in your house. They're like, either that or you come to see us to do UV treatment 3 to 4 times a week. And I was like, oh, that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
So they're like, it's okay, your insurance will pay for it. And I was like, oh.
Okay, that's not okay,
So
It's okay.
I have to see soon, but it'll be this huge thing in my house that I have to do from now
It's
on.
okay.
It's okay. So I'm just waiting to find out the destination right now.
Paying for
I
the
know,
rent
I
for it,
didn't
or
wanna
does it
say
yours
it.
yours?
No, okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, anyone else? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
Either way,
Glad
what
it's
is
not
it?
cancer though.
Yeah.
You were physically changing this year.
Beautiful.
You're evolving.
He's a Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm a weird.
You're ready to be me?
He's got little bits of white privilege.
I feel like Doja Cat because now I'm like, bitch, I'm a cow. I even told the doctor, I'm like, bro, I struggle finding dates like as it is. I was like, now I'm gonna have to go on like farmersthataresingle.com or something.
Farmers.
But anyways, so yeah.
Farmers only.
Why are they all named John Deere?
Oh my god.
Anyone else? What ways you've changed over the past year? Or
Yeah. I have my own place. Yay! Yay! And I got shears. Yay!
I like we all just
Gardening. Oh, garden shears.
Garden shears.
I knew it was
Shears?
still this.
Shears.
I got in the kitchen or in the garden.
we all interpreted that
It
differently.
was I think that was something I'd been wanting to do for just a very long time.
Aw.
Yeah.
And like, I finally did it in my 30s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how we cheered more for the shears than the new house.
Your own place is old.
Hey, the house is old, Shears new.
And what else?
Talk about adulting.
Yeah.
I think this whole thing is just gonna be adulting.
Yeah. My new vacuum.
Yeah. We did get a new vacuum.
Vacuums are expensive.
Yeah, I get happy when I get new socks for Christmas.
I guess I got one. I went catching up with my buddy Pepino. Haven't seen in a while, and it was kind of nice because he said like you like he straight up said like you've matured a lot since we last met, because he used to be kind of like my older brother almost in a sense. So he used to try to keep me out of trouble or get me in trouble, depending. But yeah, it was just a nice compliment because we realized that both of us have grown and just matured in a lot of ways, and it was just kind of a nice beer talk almost. You know, you don't get that too much anymore.
You said Pepino in my head.
Justin.
It was Pepe.
Pepe.
Justin.
I went
Oh.
cucumber.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is.
Pepino cucumber.
In
Okay.
Spanish and in Tagalog.
I went
His mom's
pepita,
Tagalog,
like
like,
pumpkin
yeah.
seed.
Okay.
I guess.
What have you changed? Before I go on the cucumber deep end.
Cucumbers.
What is a cucumber?
Oh, also,
Isn't
I
it?
guess with the Sparks now. So that's been a nice little interesting aspect that I have yet to do in my dance career. I haven't done live sports entertainment. That's such a really different arena. But that has made me grow as a dancer as well. So I'm excited to see how I can implement that in my other dance careers.
Can you use the UV light as like a set prop?
You come out.
We have to smoke.
And then we can use
And I just
makeup to make movies
Anyone else?
I think
What ways have we changed? I changed.
How have you changed? You got a haircut the other week.
I got a haircut.
we're such adults. Straight up is like very.
It's more or less the same.
Fix
It's
my
like
car.
the only big change is that
That's true.
we have Ochacha now which is another company under the belt to grow. It's a whole new set of stress.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
Stress.
Tactile.
Fixed my car after a
She
month
fixed
of
her
it
car.
being, without being for it with a month, without 1 month without having it work.
We got there.
I'm finding it.
It's okay.
Okay, get there.
these are nice small wins.
Hey, we like
Take what we can get. We take what we can
We
get.
take a win,
Yeah.
even if it's a small
Alright.
one.
Next question.
Yeah.
Describe one thing about you that is misunderstood by your friends.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
You don't understand me, Mom.
I don't even understand the question.
I don't even understand myself.
One thing about you that's misunderstood by your friends?
By your friends. That's very interesting.
Am I missing?
By my friend.
By your friends.
Like beer bait kind of deal?
Because my humor was
You guys are
very misunderstood when I was younger. Like my type of humor, specifically being like, I'm also very dramatic, as to say. But a lot of people took that as a long way and got very annoyed with it. So I started losing friends very quickly after that.
We encourage that here.
I think my thing with something similar, not my humor, but like my thought process. You'll say one thing and it reminds you of something else. So I talk about this new topic and they're like, how the fuck did you get there? I know now what that is.
Artistic.
I'm special.
We got the tisms.
But so like it also has affected the ways I talk, like when I'm trying to communicate, like say at work. I'm trying to talk, but what I'm saying isn't coming out how I want it to say, so they're not understanding it. And so I'm just like, I don't know how to formulate it. And I've been told before that I have very awkward syntax. So like the order of my words is very awkward sometimes. So I have to like rework it to make it understandable. So a lot of the time I don't like speaking aloud out of my ass. I practice what I say in my head so many times before I actually say it. And yeah, so it's like I have to think. I can't just improv with words. I can't do that.
I think mine is kind of, we talked about it right now, my hyper independence. Most of my close friends know, but I think not so close friends are just like
I
don't
understand
understand
it
it. But I
because I'm on
think
the
now, me speaking about it earlier today, saying like, I don't ask for help because I want to use it against me. I think that makes sense. And then I also think that, according to Retreat, a few, that maybe
It's never gonna die.
my directness.
Well, it's not just TT.
That is true.
It's not just us. Yeah, that's fair.
According to my sources, that I am intimidating, but I think it's more just like where I come from, as far as like dance wise and how I train. So I think that is misunderstood, or not quite. But once you understand, you're like, oh, like honestly, like even last night, Richie was texting me, sending me videos of him in class saying like, today's class I focused on performance because your last class you taught was about performance stuff. So if you look, I'm doing this and this and that. And he's sending me videos and I'm like, actually you performed the best out of this whole group in this video. You know, so like from the person who called me out saying like, I think you're really intimidating and not approachable and I don't really like what you're doing and how you're doing it, to like, what you're doing has been helping me and I want to show you that it's helping me. So I think
Yeah, that one.
to that now.
That's actually
It took a while to get there, but we're there. But yes, I think that's a.
So what's that guy's name?
The other what?
The other
Josh?
Josh, the one who I think came. Not Josh. Like the one that also took your class last week. Antonio. Yeah.
Antonio.
He really loved that class.
Yes.
That was like one of his favorite of that.
Oh, Alexia's friend.
Yeah, Alexia's
Very,
friend.
very tall boy.
Oh yeah.
The one that when you walked in, I was like, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. As soon as Brandon walked in, I was like, I know it. I know. Yeah, I don't know, but I know Brandon.
Well,
Well, I think it's just I feel like people understand it, but sometimes it's just a feeling, and feelings aren't exactly reality. That I
Be a good boy.
fucking love to work
yeah, if you're
a lot.
workaholic.
Like it's
I never noticed.
yeah.
wait, is this supposed to be something that we don't know?
I feel misunderstood about.
I think we're understanding you.
Because I feel like there's like, oh yeah, he works, but a lot. But then there's actually being with me and me wanting to keep going. That not everyone truly. There's like understanding the concept, and then there's understanding the experience of it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. We had the 4th of July. We were supposed to go up. I was crashing out because I was fucking like, I should be fucking working. I don't want to fucking go to this stupid trip. And like, because in my head, I calculate a lot of things by time versus the experience. Like, because like this time I could go here, which would help eventually this bigger goal. But then when I went, it was fine. Nothing, the world didn't crash. But it was more so like I have a strong preference to that, and I know I'm not always the funnest to be around when I'm in that mode to just I want to keep going work. I don't want to hang out today, or like because you guys have seen me in director mode in that sense, but like in the sense of sometimes I just don't want to see people for a week, and I just want to work. I want to be a hermit and just be in the because the main reason I like working is because the big picture is that like say having a workspace for temper tantrum, me being able to have the flexibility I need to see Jordan, because if I don't, in a sense, the work required, what's required is a lot of time, and a lot of that work is just grunt work right now because I don't have the resources to pay other people to do it, so I'm going to pay with my time. So that's in life is either money or time, and I don't have the money, so I got to pay with time, and that's why like the biggest motivator is like I need to do this so that I can see my son, so I can build what we're building here, because otherwise there's that scarcity mindset. Like if I don't do it, one, no one else will. Two, with the potential downfall of the finances is scary, especially with what we're doing this year. So there's like a very big, I have to do it. Do we have to hang out after practice?
We have to stay at IHOP for 5 hours.
No, I like hanging out. It actually, it's part of the part.
That's footage.
There's parts of me that enjoy the social part is what also sometimes charges me mentally for the work.
Yeah, recharge.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm ready to do this. It means that I can kind of do these hangouts here too. Like, I think that's another way. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see how it falls in line.
Yeah. Anyone else? Something that you're misunderstood about?
I'm half Filipino.
That's true.
Or I'm white.
5 minutes.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
I think at work I have people misunderstood because I've only been there for just over a year. And people don't know like my work style yet. So like when I ask certain questions about different projects, like I it's not that people are like gatekeeping information, but I feel like I'm getting things piecemeal because they don't think that I need to know that information. But I do. And when I try to explain it, I think I don't know. I think it could come off where I'm trying to take their job away and like push them out of the thing where that's not true. I just need the bigger picture so I can make a better decision. Especially if like I'm the person that's gonna like be responsible for executing it and I'm the person who's gonna be accountable for if it fails.
Absolutely.
Like I need this extra context. And so like I get pretty upset and very blunt about things where I just say straight up like, if I don't have this, it's not gonna be successful. And I think people don't get that. They're like, no, like you don't need it, we'll tell you when you need it. And then now it's like crunch time and I'm like, well, I had this information 2 months ago. I could have avoided it X, Y, and Z. So
People are not realizing.
What are the names? Go find them.
There's a hole
What are the
next to
emails?
my house.
What emails?
TT versus her job.
TT versus Annie's job.
Oh no.
Take two.
TT versus calls.
All right. Anyone else? Oh, wow. Doing call center work.
Ass.
I don't know. I don't know about like friends, but I know first impressions, people do not trust me at all because I just come off so like I just come off so neutral and be like, oh yeah, okay.
No, they take it. I feel like you get misunderstood because of your kindness.
Yeah, nonchalant type shit.
Type shit.
And it's simply just because like I just believe in the world that, you know, if you want to do good, then you'll do good. You know, and I wholeheartedly feel like, you know, if you're a person that wants to make it through this world, you have to do good things. You know, and usually people, especially in LA, are like,
Oh,
you sure? You good?
yeah.
Like that first impression of like, no, you want to get something out of this.
Or eat like me.
Or like me.
You like
There's a big one. You know, that's when I get a huge, like, even the people at my work that are like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. You're like, you sure you want to do it? Yeah, it's no problem. Just work. That's what I'm here to do. You know?
You're a good team player.
Yeah. At this point, like, I put in the perspective of, like, if it is, I am working at a job, or if I'm being with a group of people, and I can make their lives easier, that's making the whole place easier. You know?
Damn, you're
Like I could like you guys saying like, hey, can you do this? Like, yeah, it's easier than you guys. We don't have to use our money for shows and stuff, or we can use our money for bigger and better things. It's free. I got nothing else to do. I don't care. You know, it's nothing negative about me. It's a positive for the team. Why not?
I don't trust you.
wow. It's like damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Hearing that, I'm like, am I a terrible person?
Stop making us look bad.
Yeah, like
The next question is, why is Mel a terrible person?
Any other one on this?
Everybody just like.
No? All right. One last question. What does your version of hell look like?
The church.
my version of hell.
Yeah.
The church.
God.
Wow.
The church.
Dirt.
I think it would be working a job where I feel like I'm going somewhere and I end up going nowhere.
Sounds like right.
Oh, my last job.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What was your last job?
Oh my god. I worked in home health. Yeah. It's not that the job was bad. Like,
Home health.
yeah, it was like
Stupid.
it was hard. It
Home
was
health-
hard. It
home health
was
is
hard
not
because
fun.
my boss was also a hard ass.
Yeah.
But like honestly, I think I came out like a better worker for it. To be quite honest, it's just like it was the tough love was fucking hard.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time where I've ever felt like, man, are these like what Filipino moms are like? My mom was not like this.
Yeah.
Based on what
Yes.
you told me, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, oh. Mom!
I forgot the question.
Your own version of hell, basically. What's your hell?
This meeting I had last year was, I think, pretty close to
I
it.
can't.
All right.
For real?
Yeah, no, it was just so unorganized. Like there was no agenda. It was supposed to be 3 hours, which already was terrible. And then it ended up being 6.5 hours.
It could have been an email.
What are you guys
It could have.
doing?
It wasn't, and it wasn't supposed to be an email. Like there was a purpose for it to be that long, and so I like braced myself and was like, it's okay, it's only gonna be 3 hours. But then like things just kept getting off topic, and like there was nobody. There were too many cooks in the kitchen, and like it was all over the place.
That I went to.
It was awful. It was terrible. Oh yeah, and I guess basically anything where like the person who's supposed to facilitate has no sense of direction of where it's gonna go. That's a hell for me.
Oh my god.
So today's meeting, we're just hanging out, feeling it out, figuring things out together.
How are you feeling? But I want it in owl format in an essay.
Oh my gosh.
And then make sure that the spacing is
Sugar.
Oh wait,
Triggers.
my personal hell would be it would be very similar to like early 2020 when we first started, like my old job started working remotely, and none of my coworkers have ever known how to work remotely. So we were like, oh, let's all work on our own schedules. Cool. But they're also expecting me to work on their schedules. So like one of them was a new mom, and obviously not available during the day because baby, which I understand. But I was working all day for 8 hours already and completed everything. This bitch was calling me at like freaking 9 p.m. asking me about the project. I'm like, I already put it in the deliverables folder as per the message I sent you and the email I sent you before I clocked out. And then calls me again.
Damn, you guys have some very interesting versions.
per our
I know,
verbal conversation
As per
literally an hour ago.
I think my version of hell would be having to answer the same question, like fighting a wall. Like I'm fighting multiple walls, and no one's they're just
Don't
not
come to
taking
my
it.
job. Don't come to my job. Don't come to my job.
Don't work at any call center, actually.
Don't come to my job.
I gotta call the
So
insurance.
I'm like, I might as well just die here.
If you want 818, oh. I can give you the number. I don't care.
Can I go to your office and then
Say my name and my last initial. No, like deadass. They'll make my day.
Can you give me your reference number, please?
I will give you the reference.
Do you have an extension specifically for you?
No, I do
You
not.
have to
But
ask
just,
for
just
him.
literally just ask for my name and I will pick.
Sick.
Who's an art?
All of a sudden, like I'm gonna have like 60 calls of just you guys. You're gonna be Oh, yes, thank you. Would you like my fixed number?
Christian, your timing's off.
Just like you close.
At least we're giving you your quota.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Check your email.
okay with that.
I know, right?
It's a picture of me going.
Actually,
So your quota is based on calls?
Yeah.
Damn, what?
We got you.
We got you.
Forwarded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, never mind.
Well, it's fine. It's okay.
Special.
Is the refrigerator over?
I'm pretty close to my auditor, so they're pretty chill with me.
Then he's gonna be hearing all this shit like, you close. You close. What are you wearing?
My auditor Samus goes like, "You okay? I feel like they were harassing." No, it's fine. I'm like acting all tough, and in reality, I'm just laughing my ass off.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing? Khakis.
Personal, anyone else personal.
Your auditor's like, you lied, you're wearing jeans.
I'll flip the script a bit.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna flip it a little bit. Two things. I have two versions of hell. So
Is one a person?
Just
no.
won this podcast.
Temper tantrum. It's one of them temper tantrum.
No, the first one is temper. The second one is tantrum. So the first one, I would say, my version of hell would be a place of no care, creativity, or love. It just
Sounds like
is,
1984.
right?
So like a utopian almost, where this is
Dystopian.
different.
It's just
Dystopian.
Yeah, dystopian.
yeah,
That'd be dystopian.
Dystopian. Oh,
Yeah.
Now,
Because you said no creativity.
going
no.
completely,
Yeah, this.
completely different direction than what you guys were saying. Personally, I have just recently given up the idea of this version of hell. For a long time, being LGBT and being raised in the church, those of you guys who don't know, I did Christian preschool, Catholic kindergarten through 8th grade, Christian high school, lead singer of the worship band for 2 years, taught Sunday school for 2 years.
Jesus.
So I'm very much so the church. And very clearly, I can imagine or hear this conversation in my religion class in high school, where these two guys were talking about how they wanted to. I mean, this is gonna be. I don't know if this is gonna be online, but let's say it. How they would want to. There was this gay guy they saw on the street, and they wanted to follow him home, so they can kill him in front of his house to show his parents what an abomination they had for a kid.
Whoa.
And I was waiting. I mentioned this for our religion class. I was waiting for my teacher to be like, "You guys, principal's office," but people just kind of laughed, and he was just like, "Well, you guys, stop with that." And like we kind of continued on with the class, and I was like, and I was still in the closet at the time, so I was just like, "Oh wow, like this is a thing." Like it wasn't even like a kind of like a haha. Like everybody was very serious and laughing about it. There was a few girls who were kind of like, "We probably shouldn't be saying that," but in general, I was just like, I'm in a Christian school in my religion class with these people who are saying these things about me, or my people. So for a long time, I was like, because I still consider myself Christian without going to church, I guess, you know? So stupid. So for the longest time, I was like, what if this is all for nothing? I was like, what if I still do good in life and I still help people, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I'm still just going to go to hell for who I am.
Oof.
So
Damn.
for the longest time, I was like, what if it's just, they're right? What if there is a thing? So up until recently, mind you, I've given that idea up. But it was definitely a part of my journey of like, what if this is a thing? You know, like I don't know. But sorry to turn it negatively, but I was just like, I want to be real.
That's legit. That's
Very
legit.
real.
That's legit, yeah.
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 Yikes.
You belong in my heaven.
Thanks.
Welcome to hell. You made it, pal.
Sorry, it's not related to this, sorry, but that reminded me of something where back when I went to university, I was waiting outside because it was a nice day, there was no bugs, and I was waiting for dance rehearsal to start. These two people come up to me and they're like, "Hi, I'm Luke," as in like Luke Skywalker. And the girl was like, "I'm Anastasia, like the movie." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And they start talking to me about God and Christianity and all that. And they seemed nice. And so I was talking to them because they asked me, like, what are your thoughts? I was like, and I was honest. I was like, I grew up Christian. I was raised Christian. But at this moment, like, I don't know if I align myself with those particular values that were being promoted with Christian religion. And they're like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, and this was also in the middle of like when a lot of transgender individuals were being murdered.
Yeah.
And I said that because I was like, it's just like, because like part of like, you see like a lot of these queer individuals, specifically transgender individuals, like being murdered just for being who they are and like loving themselves who they are. And the guy's getting like amped up. Like he's visibly getting like anxious, like going like that. And I'm like, okay. And the girl was like, well,
He's in the closet.
And the girl, she looks at me, she's like, well, you're just looking at this like a small thing in the big picture. And I look at her and I'm like,
It's a
people
pretty big
dying
fucking
isn't a small thing to me. And she was just like got quiet, and then the dude started talking, and they legit said to me like, you're gonna go to hell if you don't repent. And that's when I was just like, okay, I'm done with this conversation, goodbye, and I walked away. Because I was like, they were getting mad because I wasn't agreeing with them.
Don't you understand? They're trying to save you.
And honestly, it sucks because like there are some people that are genuinely really kind, or like the I go with a Greek Orthodox church. Well, some of those kindest people that I've spoken with, and I've done like this. The fact that they let me just bowl them, and I curse from them, they don't care. I bowl with a priest.
The thing was,
he's an actual father.
It's like I had other people come up to me promoting God or Mother, and they were the most
Yeah.
nicest
It
people
just
that I've
sucks.
met in such a long time. They were so
Yeah.
respectful, talking to me, and I'm like, I didn't mind talking to them because I was like, you're being nice, you're being respectful, you're being informative
Yeah.
without being like biased.
Yeah.
Like it's still some bias with it, but like you're not bashing me for not agreeing with you. You're actually having a conversation with me and not at me.
It takes
So-
only a few to ruin a whole.
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting. Like the reason, like I said, I've kind of dropped that idea, or something, mostly working on it. But there's lots of history of like how people, particularly men, have changed words in the Bible to fit a narrative that were never there to begin with, and it's like argued by so many theologians and like people who study languages, and they're like, yeah, that doesn't say that. Like, and multiple people upon multiple people, even people who are Christian, who are theologians, were like, yeah, it was never that. Like, it just became that once a certain type of group of people took over and changed the words to it. So I was like, okay, that makes more sense. But it's unfortunate because it's just like wildfire now, right? That's what people believe, and they're like, nope, that's it, and it's always been that way, and it was written that way, and it even said that no cell phones in the Bible. It said no cell phones, and you're like, they weren't even a thing back then.
Yeah.
They're like, no, it was, and you're just like, that's not a thing.
That's,
You know, like,
that's how
like-
Judas talked to Pontius Pilate.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Pontius.
Yeah.
Pontius?
Yeah, Pontius.
Hey, Ponty, your fridge running.
Angel Pontius!
Deliver Jason.
Yeah.
I had an ex-boyfriend that was a Jehovah's Witness and basically told
Sorry.
me, I know, and he
I'm
basically told me that I am half saved and I needed to pray harder because I'm bisexual.
Safe. That's crazy.
I mean, it makes sense. 50.
Yeah, because that's what it is, right?
This is
Exactly.
On that note, I always say that. So my family, to this day, no one knows I'm bi, other than my sister. When I grew up in my town, a small town, I only knew what gay and lesbian was, and I knew that at that moment I was like, okay, I like guys, I guess I'm gay, and gay guys have to be this way. That's what they do. This is what they say. This is how they act. So I was like, I guess. And then eventually I started being like, but you guys still like girls, right? And I had gay friends at the time, and they were like, ew, no. And I was like, wait, really? Like, that's not a thing that you guys want? So eventually I found my bi identity, but it took me a while to kind of claim that and own that. But till this day, I have never told my family that I am bi, because I don't want them to be like, oh, you see, you came out as gay and we've been praying for you this whole time, so now you're bi. And we pray harder.
Oh God.
Great, you know? So I'm just like, I'm not gonna say anything to give up, because I've always been this way. I just kind of, like I said, I figured, oh, I guess I'm gay. That's just what
Yeah.
you know it is.
It's the only thing that's like.
But
yeah.
once I came to LA, I was like, I met my first trans person, and I found out what kind of bi and that kind of aspect was, and now what pan means, and like all that stuff. I'm just like, oh, I guess that kind of connects. Like, okay, I see. But again, it's all that whole finding out who you are, and understanding that we all evolve, right? Like even just in general, when I do my lectures at universities, I tell them, I'm like, look, it's not a LGBT thing. There's things that your adult self does now that your younger self would be like, you filthy animal, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are you doing? But it's also weird that if you're still doing things that you're doing now, but you were doing them when you were having sex at 16, like that's a weird thing, you know? Like you shouldn't be that advanced. So as in general, in adults, we explore and evolve and, you know, make things happen. But I just won't give my family the satisfaction for them to be like, because there was recently, some of you guys know, last year I was interested in this girl, and I was like, ugh, imagine I bring her to Christmas, they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
we've been praying, thank you God, we've been praying.
We did it!
I did have like, that's kind of maybe a little off tangent, but because we're on like the whole God thing, I had a funny interaction. So my buddy visited from Belgium. He was taking the PCT, so I was able to come see him because he has to go to Fraser Park. So we went, I believe, towards Bakersfield. There's a stop that we had to go to. So we went up to come see him high, and we hung up. Went to the gas station to get food for him. And keep in mind, these guys, it's like over 2,000 miles. They have very, very light backpacks. They can only carry so much weight. And guy, so hey, can you just drop me off here? Like we're going to the Flying J because he wanted to get Wendy's because he hasn't had Wendy's with him. Yeah, sure, I'll take you over there. And it's like, cool. Seems like a cool chill guy. We're in the car. We're just sitting, chilling. We're just talking, and then all of a sudden in the back, what do you guys think about God? And then me and my friend just like, fuck.
Very heavy.
We got, so we were just like kind of magic. So, oh yeah, I know he's cool. And I Yeah, it's honestly, it's like I lost a little bit of my faith. Not gonna lie, I grew up, and I was lucky because he wasn't the guy to stab your back. He was like actually really chill. But it was just one of those things. Like, why would you bring this up? This is such a weird, heavy topic to bring in. I was driving you to Wendy's at a gas station. Come on.
Wendy's.
It's just a Wendy's.
So when we're talking about the Bible and like how people take it for word, I think because like they don't want to question anything, that would be a personal version of health where there's like no curiosity, there's just acceptance of what is, and no like wondering, okay, well, can we do it a different way, or is there something other than this? I think that wouldn't be fun.
I agree with that.
Mine would be a room with no doors and no windows and just me.
Oh, that's a hellhole.
That's what the haunted man.
And not like being able to leave and I live for eternity.
That's some Black Mirror shit right there.
That's a nightmare.
Not Skinamarink.
Oh yeah, it is Skinamarink.
That's wild.
You think okay.
I think it's actually based off the child song.
The one where they were turning the sphere inside out.
Oh my god.
It's just that video on replay.
Constant loop.
That would be hell.
That's heaven.
The fact that you guys listened to that, I was start looking.
I did it. I like how even you stopped. Like, what are you guys listening?
I remember sitting there just being like,
To be fair,
what are we doing?
I
right now?
didn't
Like,
expect this.
and it was so long.
It was 23 minutes? Yeah, it was 20 minutes, 23 minutes.
So just to kind of give
I thought it was like a reel.
it's basically supposed to be one of the like those innocent like math videos where they're explaining, oh, why you can do this, and then it just kind of goes really, really off the walls.
rails, yeah.
Like there's
It's quite wonderful.
It's great.
there's sex, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of taboo shit. Betrayal. A lot of sister and brother action. Literally.
Is it the same video, like how to turn a sphere inside out with no vertices?
Yes, yeah. Vertices.
Okay, I didn't see the whole thing then.
You probably saw the real video.
Oh, okay.
You saw the actual educational video. No, what we saw was the.
Okay.
I thought like the sphere.
We'll play it after we play K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's heaven.
All right. Anyone else didn't go? Personal.
Yeah.
I think for something similar to like what Brandon said is like no love or care. Because there's something like I've noticed about myself with my current living situation, like in how I'm working. I'm working a lot, I'm out of the house a lot. And I'm not with like my family or like you guys where I'm like very physically affectionate. I'm not with people like that. So like when I come home, I'm like, I need a hug. So I'm like a bit more touch starved than usual. And so that's why like I come to dance and I'm like, that's where I get like a recharge for like my week. Cause I was like, affection and just like stuff like that.
I just need you in frame.
Fuck off. But demoing what they're doing. There's a reason why like I love y'all, and that's why I love you, and that's why I always touch you guys.
Wait, when?
Not you.
It was in your contract. In your contract.
I'm very physically affectionate with you guys.
I snuck it into
and
everyone's
so, like,
contracts.
If I'm not able to have that like connection with people, because like I also like being by myself a lot. I get that from my mom. My mom loves being by herself, and I do that too.
I love that too.
But I also love the idea of like being by myself with other people in the room. Like here, like
Oh, you need a body double.
Parallel play.
yeah, I love just kind of
play.
yeah. It's like I love like sitting and just like doing my own thing. Like even here when we like during the breaks when y'all are doing your own thing, I'm just in the on the couch playing my game. But I'm like I like this because I just like being near the energy. I don't have to participate explicitly, but like I just love being near people like that, where I'm not expected to have to be like have this entire full conversation and like engaging and entertaining, and I can just be me and just I can loaf in peace.
Yeah.
And loaf.
I sit in the corner at rehearsals on break.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been like sleeping during the breaks lately.
You go, girl.
Yeah.
I've been so tired lately.
I have one. It's a continuous night that never ends, and I'm trying to close my eyes to go to sleep, and it never comes.
Oh.
Sleep paralysis.
Yes.
Sleep apnea.
I'll have that too.
Insomnia.
I'll share like my personal hell, but this one night I was sleeping at Lauren's, like I commanded my sleep paralysis. on purpose.
You're like, get over here.
Because I was like, because it was a. I thought I was awake in the dream because she was wearing something completely different in my dream versus when she in reality.
Lauren.
Yeah. But and then I felt like I looked over her. Those of you guys have been to her place. Like, there's a curtain as a door for the bathroom, and I looked. I was like, I feel like something's there. Come out. And then in my head, I didn't say it out loud, but in the dream, I said, "Come here." And then the first thing I know, it was like, the next thing I know, it goes like get out, and then like I can't move my body, and the thing comes out right at me, and it's fucking doing this in front of me. I'm like,
Soldier boy.
it's not doing anything to me.
Gay.
Okay.
Maybe it's just.
And then in my head, did I trigger this? All right, back to one. and then it almost like in a blink of an eye, the room was normal again. I'm looking at just an empty room, nothing there. So just looking at the hall, and I say, "Come out," and it comes out on the command, and then this time like as if it's
Exactly like that.
same exact cue, but this time like the sleep paralysis isn't as heavy. I'm like, I'm controlling you. So
it would just.
So it was probably one of the coolest like experiences of sleep paralysis I've ever.
You were lucid dreaming.
Second.
So,
It's like you will come to me.
you feel pressure on your chest from what I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't move besides anything of your eyes at
Yeah.
most.
Sometimes not even.
Sometimes are you
Okay,
staring
Some-
at it?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Sometimes
like,
you just can't
Do you,
move.
so
You can't take
is
your
it-
eyes off
is it-
it.
Is it only in the form of a shadow, or is it actually a physical person?
Depends on for me when I've experienced it. I've only heard I've heard disembodied voices. I've heard growls.
Yeah.
I felt shadows, and this recent one was a figure that I could clear.
like a Barbie figure.
No, it was the typical like lady in the night robe, but instead
Another one?
instead of
This guy.
okay.
What a guy.
Probably-
Man,
no,
no
but-
change.
Well, you saw that person at my other place.
Oh, the
Oh,
gothic
the
lady.
other gothic. That was a different gothic. Lady.
The gothic lady.
Another one?
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, she- okay.
Are you-
But this
is
one,
it-
the figure I saw was clearly a woman in a nightgown and just
How does that happen? Is it like a spirit possession within the room
aliens.
itself, or I know it's attached to you itself,
I don't think it. I mean, it's
or
like,
is it like a psychological mental?
probably
Could
more-
be.
I think
yeah.
it's more
My friend,
psychological.
a
mental.
friend of mine says it depends on how it's like dreams. Depends
Yeah.
on your mental state going into it.
Yeah.
Good God, drug me up.
It's funny. 'Cause what's interesting is that's like once you had it once and you know you can identify it. Like it sounds kind of sad, but you kind of get used to it. Like to the point where it's like, well, it's because like you know what triggers it. Okay, okay, I'm going to sleep paralysis. I just gotta relax. You just gotta we gotta ride the wave basically.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
So it's just a goth girl in a robe.
Yes.
I want your sleep.
This was not an attractive gothic.
Was she like,
But it was a girl.
can you see?
It was okay. Get the ring.
With the
Oh, all long hair.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm still seeing no issue.
It's a band.
It's like she just came out of a chimney and like.
Interesting.
Is it Bert from Mary
The
Poppins?
story of Cinderella.
right?
It's just Bert from Mary Poppins.
They're gonna go meet this motherfucker. I'm sorry, you later today.
I mean, spirits do they go from one person
Yeah,
to
my
another.
nurse has a spirit attached to her.
Oh, that's
And if she sees it roam
Is it
around in
called
the
a kid?
clinic.
Sorry.
No, it's like she says it's a very tall man with the almost a hat. And he followed her when she was
You gotta
making her
look.
way over to America.
Oh, I think you talked about
You said
that.
what?
To America?
HIPAA
violation.
It attached her to in Mexico, traveled over here, and it came with her. At first it was gone, but then it started like appearing more and more to the point where she now can see, she could see it fully clearly and can feel the presence, and she turns around and she's like, oh, fuck.
We need to deport
She'll let me know. She'll let me know. She'll be like, oh, he's here. I'm like, fuck, don't say that.
Yeah, dude.
He's just lost.
I feel that.
She's like, it's okay. He won't.
lost.
He won't do anything. He'll just stand there.
Oh, so like our house ghost.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 kids.
Is he a chill guy?
That 2 kids that go with the skills and that mess with the balls that we have on there, like stress balls. They go around and play.
Oh, okay.
And my other coworker's like, I see you, I acknowledge you, but I do not welcome your presence in my. I was like,
Yeah, there's a whole thing of like,
I'm out.
there's a whole thing of like sometimes
You have a ghost in your house that just chills there.
demons come in the form of children. So
Yeah.
that's me.
yeah. Okay, my personal version of hell. I've one is because I didn't get to answer.
Not being able to work.
No.
God.
Wow.
Jordan, a really estranged relationship with Jordan. Like that I wouldn't like because I think one of the sleep paralysis dreams I had a dream that Jordan was bleeding. So he I think I shared this before. I feel like I have. But yeah, he was like one. He was young, so I picked him up. He was bloody. It's almost like as if he just came out of the womb or something. And then I carried him and brought him all the way to the shower, cleaned him off, and then he at that point when I was wiping him off, he was like 3 or 4, and for some reason I think I turned away for a second, but he was trying to clean himself, and I was like, hey, but like, why are you like so bloody? Like, why are you like, what happened? And he was like trying to clean himself. Like, oh, like I was trying to clean myself because I didn't want to bother you while you were working.
Oh yeah, you told us. Yeah.
So that one, this is the fact that the thing that I'm trying to do to help to get there becomes the thing that gets in the way. Yeah, that one. And another one is people losing, like, or my friends around me, losing autonomy of what they can do because of a bigger external body saying that they can't do it. Feeling like we have no control to fight back. And yeah, that's it. Cool.